If you're over 60, your body is quietly deleting muscle tissue every hour, even if you're eating right, even if you're staying active, even if you feel fine. You could be losing strength, balance, and mobility right now without realizing it, because one powerful natural muscle-building food is missing from your diet. And here's the kicker. Most seniors haven't eaten this food in years because of outdated advice, poor appetite, or just not knowing what it does. But if you skip it for too long, you don't just get weaker, you risk losing the independence you spent your whole life building. Let's fix that today. Sarcopenia, that's the clinical name for age-related muscle loss. And no, it's not rare. It affects 1 in 3 adults over 60. That's millions of people quietly getting weaker every day. According to Harvard Health, most people lose 3 to 8% of their muscle per decade after age 30. After 60, that number doubles. So if you're not actively fighting it, you're feeding it. And here's what happens when you let it go. You slow down, you tire faster, you lose grip strength, you start to wobble, your bones become fragile, your insulin resistance rises, and your risk of falls skyrockets. In fact, according to the CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury death among seniors in the US. But what makes this truly dangerous? You don't feel it happening. Not at first. By the time you do, you've already lost decades of muscle. But you can still fight back if you start now. So what's this magical food? Wild-caught salmon, not protein powder, not chicken breast, salmon. It might just be the most underrated muscle-rebuilding food on the planet, especially for seniors. Here's why. 1. It's loaded with high-quality protein. Just 4 ounces of wild salmon gives you 25 to 27 grams of complete protein, with all essential amino acids, including leucine, which activates muscle repair. 2. It's rich in omega-3s. EPA and DHA, found in fatty fish, increase muscle protein synthesis and reduce inflammation. According to NIH clinical trials, seniors who took omega-3s had higher muscle mass and strength, even without exercise. 3. It's packed with vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to weaker muscles, falls, and slower walking speed. Just 1 serving of salmon can give you 400-600 IU, a big help in maintaining strength and balance. 4. It contains natural creatine. Yes, the same compound bodybuilders use, just in real food form. Creatine supports explosive muscle power, which you need for walking, standing up, and climbing stairs. 1 meal, multiple muscle-boosting compounds, 0 supplements needed. But let's make this actionable. Practical tip 1, the Golden Meal Muscle Protocol. Here's how to use salmon like a science-backed strength drug. Step 1. Choose wild-caught over farmed. Why? Higher omega-3 content. Lower inflammation risk. Step 2. Eat 2 to 3 servings per week. Each serving broken 4-6 Oz. That's plenty to see real strength improvements in 30 to 60 days. Step 3. Pair it with cooked greens and olive oil. This boosts magnesium and healthy fats, 2 essentials for muscle contraction and vitamin absorption. Sample plate: grilled wild salmon, sautéed spinach in olive oil, and a side of sweet potato. Balanced, simple, backed by science. This combo gives you protein, omega-3, vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, fiber. All the things your muscle begs for after age 60. And now for the hack that most doctors forget to mention. Practical tip 2. Time your omega-3s around movement. Here's where timing matters. According to Stanford's Longevity Center, omega-3s taken within 2 hours before light-resistance exercise increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 50%. Yes, without lifting heavy. So here's what you do. Eat salmon or take a fish oil supplement. Then do 10-15 minutes of resistance band exercises. Or even a walk that includes stairs, small inclines, or slow squats. You're not just burning calories, you're telling your body to build. Think of it like pushing the build muscle button right when your body is most ready to listen. And that's not just theory. A 2020 NIH-funded meta-analysis showed that older adults combining omega-3s with light resistance gained more lean muscle than those exercising without them. Now, let's blow up a myth that's been slowing you down. Hidden truth or doctor's secret: why low-fat diets may be wrecking your muscles. Let's get something straight. Low-fat diets are not for older adults. They may have been trendy in the 90s, but now they're a direct threat to your strength. Here's why. Muscle-building hormones like testosterone and growth hormone are made from fat. If you eat too little fat, those hormones drop. And when they drop, so does your muscle. Plus, omega-3 fats are essential for muscle cell membranes recovery, inflammation control, insulin sensitivity. Most seniors on low-fat diets experience more soreness, slower healing brain fog, lower strength, and yes, higher risk of falls. So if you've been avoiding fatty fish, olive oil, avocados, eggs, or nuts, it's time to bring them back. Practical tip 3: the salmon stack for maximum effect. This is the full protocol to fight sarcopenia with food. Eat wild salmon 2 to 3x per week, best at lunch or dinner, with greens and healthy fat. Add strength movement after salmon meals, 10-15 mins of squats, calf raises, or resistance bands. Take a walk within 30-60 mins after eating, enhances blood flow, digestion, and protein delivery to muscle. Add cottage cheese before bed on salmon days, slow digesting protein for overnight muscle support. This combo boosts protein synthesis, balances hormones, reduces inflammation, fights insulin resistance, builds strength without the gym. All from regular food, no pills, no side effects, just smart strategy. But there's one daily habit that can destroy it all. Major daily habit or mistake to avoid: eating high-carb, low-protein meals, especially early in the day. Here's the cycle: toast for breakfast, fruit and juice, maybe a little oatmeal. That sounds healthy, right? But it's a metabolic trap. You spike insulin, you get a quick boost, then you crash, and your body starts burning muscle to stabilize blood sugar. According to Tufts University, seniors who eat protein-rich breakfasts maintain more muscle mass and strength, even with the same total calories. Your body is most sensitive to muscle signals in the morning, so skip the cereal. Go for eggs, cottage cheese, or a protein shake. Start the day in build mode, not breakdown mode. And if you're having salmon for lunch or dinner, you've just added fuel to both ends of the muscle rebuilding fire. Want to rebuild muscle at 60, 70, 80 naturally? Eat wild-caught salmon 2-3x per week. Pair it with greens plus olive oil. Do 10-15 mins of light resistance after. Take a walk post-meal. Add magnesium and vitamin D-rich foods. Use cottage cheese at night to prevent overnight loss. Hit 80-100 grams of protein daily. Never skip morning protein. Avoid low-fat, high-carb meals. Skipping breakfast, relying on multivitamins alone. Eating protein without movement. You don't need to eat like a bodybuilder, but you do need to eat like someone who wants to stay independent. And it starts with a fork and a piece of salmon. This food rebuilds what time is trying to erase, so don't wait. Feed your strength.